You know that person, right? The one who seems to live completely inside their own head, kind of watching the world from a safe distance? Well, today, we are diving deep into the world of the Enneagram Type 5. Now, you've probably heard them called the Investigator, but I want you to think of them a little differently. Think of them as architects. Architects of this incredible mental fortress, this secure citadel they build for a very specific reason. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to explore the blueprint of that citadel. Okay, this right here, this single sentence is pretty much the master key to the entire Type 5 personality. It's not just some casual preference, it is the fundamental quest that drives everything they do. For a 5, knowledge isn't just power. No, it's way more than that. It's safety. It's security. It's literally the moat around their castle. So you might be asking, why all the defense? Why the need for so much safety? Well, try to put yourself in their shoes for a second. From a 5's perspective, the outside world can feel, well, just incredibly overwhelming. It's too loud, it's too demanding, and it feels like it's constantly trying to just drain them dry. So what do? Their core strategy is basically a tactical retreat. They pull back into the one single place they know they can control, their own mind. And this is absolutely the crucial part. For the 5, preparation is everything. The whole underlying belief system is this: if I can just learn enough, if I can analyze every possible angle and completely master a subject, then I can anticipate anything that comes my way. And by doing that, I can protect my most precious resources, my time, my energy, and my personal space. Right? You can't be caught off guard if you've already thought of everything. All right, so what's it actually like to live inside this citadel? Let's take a peek inside and explore the inner world of the observer. And this is where it gets really fascinating, because these defensive strategies, they actually morph into these incredible superpowers. I mean, we're not just talking about someone who likes to read a lot. We're talking about a mind that can achieve this deep, laser-like focus for hours on end. These are the truly independent thinkers, the ones who aren't swayed by what everyone else is doing. They're that calm voice of reason in a crisis. They are brilliant at spotting hidden details and building these complex, elegant systems from absolutely nothing. But, and this is a big but, here's the central paradox of being a Type 5. Their greatest strength, this detachment, is also their biggest risk. It's a real double-edged sword. On one hand, being able to step back from all the emotional noise, it gives them this incredible, unmatched objectivity. They see things clearly. But on the other hand, that exact same distance can come across to the people they love as being cold or distant or just uncaring. And that can create some real challenges in their relationships. And this is really how they see themselves, deep down. Their entire identity is wrapped up in this idea: I am a thinker, I am an observer. They see themselves as this rational, perceptive mind standing apart from all the messy, emotional chaos of the world. It's not just that they value logic, they feel like they are logic. But now, let's contrast that with the voice of their inner critic. This is that nagging voice in the back of their head, the one that keeps the drawbridge pulled up tight. It's constantly whispering things like, you're not ready yet, you need to learn more, don't go out there, conserve your energy. And this is the voice that fuels their biggest struggle, the paralysis of inaction. So a fortress is built to protect, right? But it can so easily become a prison. Let's talk about the shadows of that citadel, the real price 5s can pay for living behind those walls. Yeah, this constant state of getting ready can turn into total analysis paralysis. Life's opportunities just pass them by while they're still in the research phase. And because they live so completely in their mind, it's easy for them to disconnect from their own feelings, even from their own body. I mean, they might forget to eat or sleep. And that scarcity mindset we talked about, it seeps into everything. Time, energy, even knowledge itself can feel like this limited resource that has to be hoarded, which, as you can imagine, leads to some really deep isolation and loneliness. So what's really driving all of this? What are they so afraid of? This chart lays it out perfectly. Look, the fear of inadequacy, of looking foolish or not knowing enough, that's definitely there. It's about a quarter of it. But the biggest fear by far is depletion. It is this deep gut-level terror that the world is just going to consume them, that it'll drain all their energy, invade their private space, and leave them with absolutely nothing left. Okay, but here's the good news. No one has to stay locked in their fortress forever. The journey to health for a Type 5 isn't about tearing down the citadel, not at all. It's about learning how and when to lower the drawbridge. So let's look at what it takes to open those gates. Really, you can boil their entire growth path down to this one core challenge, moving from theory to experience. It's all about taking that incredible library of knowledge they have stored up, all those brilliant ideas, and actually daring to test them out in the messy, unpredictable real world. It's the leap from being a spectator of life to, actually getting in the game.
So, how do they actually do that? Well, it's not about some giant heroic leap. It starts with small, really concrete actions. Like, instead of waiting for some huge emotion to hit, just try naming and sharing one small feeling with someone you trust. Instead of treating your body like it's just a taxi for your brain, start seeing it as the essential fuel that keeps the whole thing running. And maybe the most powerful shift of all, letting go of the idea that you have to be 100% ready. Letting 70% be good enough to take that first step. This is the real practical work of opening the gates.
And this is the beautiful destination at the end of that journey. The virtue they grow into is generosity. A healthy, integrated 5 discovers this almost magical truth that sharing their gifts, their incredible knowledge, their insights, their time, their presence, it doesn't deplete them. It actually does the complete opposite. It connects them to the flow of life and fills them up, making them feel more energized and whole than they ever thought possible. So in the end, for the Type 5, and really for all of us, the journey comes down to this one essential question. A citadel protects, sure, but a bridge connects. We all build walls to feel safe, but real life, the juicy part of life, is lived on the bridges we build to connect with other people. So the challenge isn't about choosing the wall or the bridge. It's about finding that balance between the security of our own inner world and the vital, life-giving connections waiting for us just on the other side.